YouTube family. This right here is a tough one because y'all know I rock with Cash all the way, but I'm non-biased. I didn't want to talk about this Tasha West situation, and I'm going to explain to you guys while also showing the so-called alleged receipts. You know what I mean? And let me get this disclaimer out the way. I feel like if you're a professional journalist, it behooves you to let people know the key disclaimer is a lot of these things are he say, she say, because this alleged Tasha West person is making a lot of claims like this picture isn't me, I'm not educational purpose, you know what they're calling her. They're trying to say Cash get down, you know what type of way. I'm gonna bring it up later, but I don't take that serious at all. We do hear a lot of situations involving in this, but before we get started, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and come rock out with the I Smoke Hip Hop Live platform. You already know how I'm gonna start the show. We're gonna hit them with that duck intro. Before we hit the intro, hit that like button right now.
Like shit a hobby. Yeah, chopping in the house for them from my ankle up. Look, they said I'm broke without a dollar. Yeah, she just make us Billy, ain't let the dirty bitch hang with. I be looking like it's like shit a hobby. Like shit a hobby. Yeah, chopping in the house for them from my ankle up. Look, they said I'm broke without a dollar. Yeah, she just make us Billy, ain't let the dirty bitch.
Now, me personally, when you see the Tasha West situation, it's like they don't care about facts, truths. They just want to drag Cash's name and cause more pain to his folks and family. Long live, you know, TJ. And it's like, I've been watching a couple of videos that talked about it, and people forgetting to respect FBG Cash. They're forgetting the man he is first before the rap figure and all that. It's like it ain't even been a month. Folks is already doing that with this individual's name, and which is wrong. It's not because I know him. I'll do that for anybody. We gotta play it smart out here. Now, what's going on is this person's pictures over here. I'm going to say all this is alleged because I've been seeing the receipts. I'm not believing anything until the actual person get on camera and speak, and the city of, you know, Chicago can confirm this person was actually there. Until that, everything is he say, she say. But because this is a, you know, hip hop channel, we have to at least play the video and play the receipts so you guys could be the ones to judge for yourself. Now, this person allegedly got in contact with some of the folks who knew Cash, allegedly or whatnot. The person made situations because there's and these two pictures don't even look alike. If you want me to keep it real with you, but I don't know, so I'm gonna fall back. Now, the Tasha West character allegedly to have said to people that it's not true about the rumors of Tasha West being a so-called transgendered woman. Not that we have anything against that community at all. We got one love over here. We welcome everybody on the platform here. I'm just saying, people are running with the facts that FBG Cash was last seen with this individual over here on the screen, and several situations online. So I had to go back to some of the, you know, paperwork that you get to see, and on the scanner you can hear what one of the operators is saying, that, you know, it was Cash. Of course, they said Trinston Hamilton and Tasha A. West. So people just ran with it because if you put that name on Google, which I did, and I did a research, the first thing you see on Google, well, I'll go to the police report later, you see these pictures over here. You see this individual person. I'm not going to get into their gender because that doesn't matter over here at the point, and nor am I qualified to say what this individual gender is, if it's making sense. Let's drop the music right quick. I'm about to turn up a little bit more. Now, I'm watching it, and I'm trying to be fair. You know what I mean? They're already trying to throw mud, dirt on Cash's name everywhere. So when I'm looking at this individual and then I'm reading the statement, clearly this person is against what's being said. Now, people are also saying this individual is lying as well. To each his own. I don't know what to believe, but I only can go off of the facts of the situation, right? So when you look at Cash, you're looking at the police report of the Cash situation, you can see where it says Tasha A. West was said, but like when you said folks play too much, you feel me? What they said about Cash, he played a lot. He liked chilling. Everybody knew that about him. He was one of the less mild mannered type of dude who felt like just beefing the beef. You know what I mean? Cash actually fell back and let the situation speak for itself. I mean, it's a lot, man. There's a lot of good questions, man. Sometimes guilty people are the first to speak up because they get death threats. Not saying she's guilty, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot of situations like that, because now she's getting threats her way for the situation, and people are trying to make people remember 2 weeks before Cash's death. Allegedly, this is what people are now saying too. Not this platform. I've been listening to a couple of videos. They're saying allegedly Cash got shot at by this alleged Tasha West boyfriend 2 weeks prior to his death. This is what alleged. They're trying to compare it to the Trouble situation, and they're saying Cash didn't, you know, say anything about it. He basically backed away from it and said something to an interview. If you guys know what they're talking about, then y'all be the ones to know if that's true or not. I can't push that out as an actual fact at all, because I don't really know, gang. But at the end of the day, this is what people are trying to throw out. And now she said basically she was laying low at the car rental spot. Now the question is, who was she hiding from? Cash knew, because this was the second hit, allegedly, to what they're saying. You know what I mean? They're saying Cash knew better. Warnings come before the destruction. It's a lot of people dropping jewels and gems about that situation. Now, remember this. Car rental center, overnight bag, not at home, and possibilities. Dude having keys to her apartment. You know what I mean? Dude basically ringing the F out of her phone. Plus, she also said she's in nursing. You guys remember that? She said she's in nursing. What time nursing starts at her shift? Because we know there's multiple shifts. You can't just go to one shift. You know, it could be the 7 a.m., 6 a.m., or even other ones, etc. All I'm saying is, man, it's a lot of semantics going on. And they're saying she called in sick because of the Rona 19. I like giving you guys actual things that's being said in all these. You know what I mean? And versus than just someone giving their opinion as fact. That's a dangerous game to play now. You got a man who's dead, who's not here anymore, to speak for himself. So to just throw out these words is kind of crazy. And this person, Tasha A. West, I don't know about the pictures, whether they're true or not, because I've never spoke to this person like other people are claiming to have. You know what I mean? So I think it's dangerous. I'm just trying to play fair. I'm not picking a side. I'm going to stand the side of righteousness. I didn't hear any of these rumors on Cash ever. So for us to just jump on the bandwagon and not show proper, you know, respect for FBG Cash, is kind of crazy how people are just running with it. People need to stop spreading lies on people, period. The lies are getting kind of brazy out here, because it's now anybody with a social media platform, no matter if you have 2 people that's following you or millions of people following you, people are going to listen, and misery loves company. But this person, Tasha A. West, got a lot of explanation that's needed to be said. A lot of people like Ness West World said, I believe they didn't get him the first time, and they told her that this time act like you tried, lay the seat all the way back so they could get it done. You feel me? Like, that's what people are going with. That's what people are saying. I like being a real journalistic, y'all. A lot of people are saying everything. You got one person like Crystal Chaos said, I thought she told Trench News that it was her ex-boyfriend, and that's the one of the things that came across my mind. How would her ex, you know what I'm saying, of the ops know where he was going to or when he would be coming, so that they could basically cut him off right there and get the shooting? I mean, a lot of things, see, people are going to have their opinion, and a lot of things are going to be fishy when you choose to speak throughout social media. You got to get ready for that part as well. You can't just cry me a river of tears when you know you threw yourself out to the masses, and the masses are going to, you know, pick what they choose to hear and what they want to believe. Now, some people said Mike Jones said most black women have never any problem setting up black men. I'll never understand. To me, it's all race of people, but I do agree. It seems like melanated sisters gangsters are out here playing a dirty game, dirty world. Man, free that man BG who once said that. It's a dirty world, dirty game, man. But let's keep going. Now, basically, people were like, look, like the passenger side door was already open. They're going through all that. That's why they're putting these pics out and saying these pictures that we're looking out here is this and that. I think it's somebody's trying to throw dirt on the name of FBG Cash. You know, before he's FBG Cash, he's Trinston. You know what I mean? You got to respect it. He's somebody's father out here. And I remember when we heard this news right here.
Activity in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood. Going live to Chopper 78. And Ashland, again, a police investigation underway, so we will continue to keep tabs on this, give you more information. So again, in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood, 81st close, Marshfield to Ashland. Activity in the Auburn Gresham.
Like, going back to what she said, which to me, I'm not trying to play detectives, y'all. You know, y'all already know me. I'm just trying to rock out here and do what I'm doing. But, you know, the female victim, you know, sustained the gunshot wounds to the left arm and upper deck. If you go back to what was said by this Tasha West individual, I'm only remembering this part right here. You know, the 29-year-old sustained gunshot wounds to the left arm and upper back. Now, you ever been in a shootout, you'll understand what I mean as far as the body and when does it naturally aim towards the goal. So I'm not trying to lead to anything. I want y'all to pay attention to that. And also, based on what she said, I was going back and I was thinking, wasn't the vehicle having tinted windows though? Y'all already know what I'm getting to, but I'm not saying it. You guys be the one to judge, because I'm trying to be fair to this Tasha individual and Cash as well. It's just a lot going on with this. It's easy to, you know, place blame X, Y, and Z, but it's also scenarios where people definitely get set up, and it's also scenarios where the female in Cash could have got set up by somebody else where she's completely innocent. So I'm not out here to say anybody is guilty or not. I just present the news and how they're being presented and what was being said that day. Let's never forget that part. Sooner or later, she got to come up with who them niggas, especially if they shot at you. You know, naming them is what she fears the most. That's what I'm personally thinking. Now, that part was my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Was the club empty? Anyone could have been Cash at the club. You know what I mean? Like, some people really feel she's lying, and I'm not trying to put that on anybody's name. But I do believe there's more to this story as any death that's around here. You know what I mean? Contents out here are always good, but if we don't get to the nitty gritty of them, they're just out here to do a lot of craziness. You know, I'm proud of some of the bloggers who are keeping Cash memory here and keeping it alive. But man, you know, even people like FYB Maine, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give him props, man, because he's right, man. You can't just throw dirt on people's name when they're not even here to speak their story. Now, there's a line for every story, especially one this serious. I really do believe when you're a rapper, you don't ever tell your location, where you at, or this from the dead. You know what I mean? You just know the moves already, especially in Chicago. You hear me, G? Like, dudes already know how to move. A lot of emotion, man. Everybody moving in emotion these days, from the killers to the average Joe. So there's a lot of things you can't put together. It's just way too much, man. The cleaning basically is going to be done and picked back up till the dirt get thrown out here again, man. Man, the tarnishing of a man's image when they are not here to defend themselves is always going to be a no-no. You know what I mean? You got to update the situations, man. You got to, if this Tasha spoke up and say yes or no about sleeping with Cash, he still isn't here to say yes or no. You know what I mean? The only proof that will be back, that can back these claims, basically, if she posts receipts. And honestly, it's like, it's not going to do that because it's messed up and heavy unless she's looking for clout. And we don't know. That's just my situation and opinion on it. We don't know what's going on with it. And man, I'm lost for words on this one here, man. I'm not going to spread rumors about the guy Cash, man, the man Tristan that he was. Look, man, blessings to all the kings and the queens, man. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the I Smoke Hip Hop Live platform. I know you rocking with me because we're a fair, balanced platform, and we don't spit dirt on people's names over here, man. Let's drop that FBG Duck intro right quick. FBG shit.